you looking to buy a car?
Yeah, please, mate, please.
What am I getting you?
Just a speedo, mate.
Are you just looking for storage?
Yeah.
What was the storage on the speedo?
1500.
Oh god, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. It's actually only 22k. I had a look at some of the others. They got 1,100. Some of the others for like
Yeah,
4,000 less. But
so we have one in here for 14,900 as a truck, but it's only 800 storage.
yeah, nah, this one's for
Or no,
1,500.
it's 850. It's a Sadler. It's like 14.9. All right, one speedo. Here's the bill to sign here,
Easy.
and it'll be here within 5 to 10 minutes.
Beauty. Sounds fucking good.
Yeah, you have a good one.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Also, so when you want to pick it up, you come back down here, and you'll see on the desk here where we have the vehicle deliveries.
Yep.
Yeah, you look at the vehicle deliveries, and then you will, after it's been delivered, you look through that, pull up your vehicle, and you just take your keys. You'll head down to the apartments, and then you'll be able to pull your car to the apartments.
Beautiful. Cool, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yep, and but you'll get an alert on your phone within 5 to 10 minutes on the email here. You'll get the vehicle. Because like I had one delivered an hour ago and one delivered 8 minutes ago, and she bought it literally 10 minutes before that. So it'll literally, like, as soon as we sold that, somebody was already coming down. There's another car before yours that'll be delivered too.
Is it you? Is it you, Reed?
Yeah, it's red.
Yo, it's fucking Billy Strut.
How you doing?
Yo, what's up, mate? Fucking hell. You still towing or?
No, I've been doing down here. So I was doing towing for a bit, and then I lost all my fucking rep because I was working down here. And then I started working down here. Figured fuck it, started doing towing again, getting my rep back up for the both, and then all of a sudden out of the blue lost all my towing rep again. Said fuck this, because I lost all my Mosley's rep doing towing, trying to get the towing back up, and then did towing, lost all my rep again. Like fuck it, I'm just Mosley's shit, just sell cars. So I do cars and I do customizations now. Yeah, the only thing I don't do is repairs, because if I have to do the repairs, it's gonna cost an arm and a leg because I have to buy my parts from fucking Max.
Like through who?
Through Max Mosley. I have to buy them through him.
Okay, fair.
And it's $384 a pop.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, $7 grand for 2 across the board.
Shit.
Yep.
Fuck, repairs are fucking expensive.
And that's just from buying the parts from him, because I don't buy my parts from anyone else. I used to make my own parts until I got my throat cut over the shit.
Your throat cut? Wait, what the fuck? Who the fuck did that?
Mary's crew that runs out of this place in the back. Most of her.
Kanashiro.
Yep, Kanashiro slit my throat because I left here, opened up my own shop in Mirror Park months ago. Got threatened that I'd get my shit kicked in if I kept the shop open, and then at the same time, material costs for me went from being reasonable to being I can't afford materials. Literally that night, because Mary fucking basically told them to fucking charge me double. So everyone else is paying like 2 to 4. They were out telling me I had to pay 7 or 8 for material. So I basically got shut out, and then everyone shut down, and there was no mechanics around. So I opened the shop up again 2 months ago. I came down here, bought all the car parts. Customers would come to me, they would pay me the exact amount for the car part, no markup. I was just installing their parts, doing it for fucking free, basically. They paid for the parts, I did it, whatever tips they gave me, that was it. Kind of Cheryl pulled up on me one day when I was fixing my own cars. I knew they were gonna fucking try and tell me there was or they were gonna tell me to do whatever they wanted. Got my throat slit over it, and then they took over the shop because apparently it's their turf now. So they took over Mirror Park and my shop in Mirror Park, yeah. But at the same time, they have people. But at the same time, all the mechanics that work out of here work for them. And
how long ago was this?
2 months ago. Okay. That I got my throat cut. That's why I went missing for like 2.5 weeks and shit. Yeah. I was literally ocean dumped a week before, or 2 weeks before that as well. Twice in the same day. By fucking Salim got me the first time and failed the net attempt because he dropped me in front of the Billabong.
Well, I don't know how the fuck you're still alive, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking miracle.
Anger, rage.
My adrenaline.
Yeah, that too. Well, I mean, they found the second time. I don't know who did it, but they found me 6 hours later. Apparently, I was floating for 6 hours just off the shore of Polito. I was stabbed. I was stabbed in the gut, through the liver. Apparently, like the medical records said, it punctured. Was stabbed through the liver. It punctured my diaphragm. Chunk bitten out of me by a shark.
Jeez.
And yeah, so just pure fucking rage basically kept me alive, barely. But I was in a coma for 2 weeks and shit.
Fuck, I was wondering where you were, mate. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've been down to the tow yard a couple of times, and I was like, I wonder where the fuck Rita is.
You know what the most fucked up thing was? The last thing I remember was dropping off a fucking moped at Senior Buns, because that's where it happened, apparently. So a Senior Buns, it was probably related. It was probably related to Senior Buns, and it was probably related to fucking Salim.
Honestly, I'm not even fucking surprised
because I tried stopping Salim. Well, the first time that it happened was I tried stopping Salim from robbing Goldie.
Yeah.
And he got the upper hand because I fucked up. I did a rookie mistake. I followed him up onto the tow truck after he jumped onto the tow truck.
Yeah.
He spun around and popped me in the head with a pipe wrench. Threw me in front of the Billy Bong. They found me at the Billy. And then they recovered me. And then literally an hour after giving my statement and all that shit of what I remembered, I went and did a fucking a food delivery, came back, and that's the last thing I remembered, and woke up 2 weeks later in the hospital.
Fuck me. It's a rough one, man. Yep. It's a rough one.
Yeah, that's why I'm on phone number 3.
Phone number 3.
Yeah, I'm on phone number 3 because they stole my phone, and then the whole Kenishiro thing happened, and they stole my phone a second time. Only this time, after 2 months, I forgot his name, Max, I think. Yes, yeah, Max Lunas Goth found my fucking SIM card for the second phone in the ocean just off the shore, between the shoreline and the fucking lighthouse. 2 months later, he found my fucking SIM card. Like, well, I don't need a SIM card anymore because I've already rebuilt my shit, so I threw the SIM card in a fucking local car and let it go.
He found it 2 months later.
Yeah, literally 2 months later. Yeah.
Do you not find that awfully fucking suspicious?
Well, he's not in any crew. He's I've known him and his wife, but no. So SIM cards SIM cards don't go bad. They don't disintegrate. They don't go bad.
Yeah, but to find it in the middle of the fucking the ocean's a big place. You know what I mean?
So no, they're not like out in the ocean, but literally, if you look at your GPS, you know where the lighthouse is.
Yep.
So if you look at the lighthouse right there, the road at the lighthouse there, there's the house. Yeah. So there's like a little ramp right there that people yeet cars off of. So he went out there to see if there was any cars yeeted out in the ocean because he was like basically checking for garbage and free shit in cars.
Yeah.
He thought it'd be fun. He dove into the fucking water out there, broke his arm in the process, and found the fucking SIM card literally at the edge of the cliff line right there.
Really?
Where the ramp was, found it right at the edge there in the water.
Fuck me.
Pure fucking luck that he found that thing like out of the blue. So I started going exploring and shit and looking around thinking maybe I could find shit like that. And me and Derek found all the way up where I was dumped the first time in Polito at the very top of the Polito Bay where the little ding dong is off the edge of Polito there.
Yeah.
That's where they found me, is there. So we went up there and we started looking around and we found 33 fucking pot plants.
33 plants.
33 fucking pot plants that somebody picked up and threw in the ocean, tried to throw it away in the ocean. They were just all right there in the ocean, just soaking up the water.
Fucking hell, what'd you do with them?
Well, he was an off-duty cop, so we had to fucking mark him down and turn him in.
Oh shit. But you still clean or?
Yeah, I'm still clean, yeah.
Aye.
I mean, I have an app going in with PD, so.
Oh,
I've been trying.
So still going for that.
Yeah, I'll put that in December, and then I had to reapply fucking a month ago now, and they're still going through this shit. And I'm keeping up hope, but at the same time, it's copium and hopium at the same time. I'm huffing here.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I actually
need to re-add you to my phone because I no longer have your number in my phone.
Oh yeah, fuck. Oh, you got a new number too, won't you? Of course.
Yeah, I'm in the yellow page. I should be in the lemon lime still. See, Billy
Strut. I'm in there too.
Strut. Hey, what's your number? 420.
My number is 420 108 1187.
108 1187. There we go. I'll send you a text real quick.
Yo.
Next, I have to rebuild this shit. So
Yeah, 100%.
there
So
we go.
I've got your
Sent.
number as well. There you go. Actually, what is your thoughts on okay, felons not being able to have a business license or have a business?
Honestly, that's a good thing.
Really?
Because if you remember, if you remember 5 years ago, felons owned all the businesses.
Yeah, but listen, right?
But
Listen here, right? So what if, right, for instance, you have a felon. They've got a record, but they've since turned over a new leaf, and they're trying to do things the right way. But
so
because
if
they've got
they
a
paid
record,
it,
they can't fucking run a business.
so 50K, you can get it expunged.
15K,
No, 50.
50K.
$50,000, you can get your record expunged. For $500,000, they'll expunge your shit the same day. But you have to wait like 30 days to get it expunged or some shit, or 2 weeks. But you could expunge your record, and you could do that. That's the incentive there. Because back in the day, what it was is 5 years ago, we had felons, like terrorists even, that were owning businesses and doing their criminal shit through the business instead of being clean. And they inflated the fucking the state so much that's why cars were $3 million per car. Because the cheapest car you could buy was like the Camaro back in the day was
How? But I mean, like, I don't see. How does that fuck the economy? This if they have a business. Like, I mean, if they've got a business, they've got a business.
Because they're funneling the criminal shit through the business, and then they were cranking up the price of everything artificially with the criminal side of their shit, and they were inflating the price of shit in the businesses, forcing everyone else to pay more. Like Cedar Buns, like remember how a meal at Cedar Bun, or not Cedar Buns, but Burger Shot, the meal at a Burger Shot for just the burger, fry, and drink was like $250 fucking dollars. Or like here, the markup on shit, like when car parts were only $2 per material, it cost $28 to make a car part. The mechanics here were charging you $850 and profiting like fucking the people that made the car parts were profiting a shit ton of money because it would cost them $28 to make the car part. They would turn around and sell the car part to the mechanics for $60 and then turn around and do $850 or $750 on the repairs.
Who in the city right now? Do you know many people that are planning on running a business?
A couple people, like there was me, there was Chip, and all them. I haven't seen, like, Chip's been around, but he's been missing a little bit too. There's a couple of people that have been wanting to run a business, but they've been staying clean and shit too.
Is there
a lot of them, like, mechanic shops and shit?
Yeah, what happened to some of these mechanic shops? Because there used to be like fucking 4 different mechanic shops that were in the process, and then seems
there
like
was actually none. So legally we can't, we can get the account for the business, we can go the proposal through and everything, but we legally can't own the properties. So people that say that they own a business don't actually own the business, they're doing it illegally. So even though they're not felons, anyone that says they own a business legally does not own a business, and the state could actually come after you for it.
Yeah, that's why you don't say that you're representing. You say you're representing.
Yep.
I spoke to the police about that. They actually the ones that told me about that.
Yep. That's why Milton's got his place up and running, and he's just running that shit, and they can't stop him because he's an MC. They'll shoot your ass. So yeah, we'll shoot you, you know. But yeah, no, it's pretty much kind of Shiro. They took over my shop apparently, so they're running Mirror Park. Milton's got his place. Then you got Carnage up in Sandy, and then you got the other one up in Polito. Those are the mechanic shops left. All the other mechanic shops have shut down.
Honestly, I see. I'm on the other side of it. I reckon, unless it's something fucking, some crazy fucking thing, like you said, terrorism. Okay, I can understand that maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's other shit, then within reason, you know what I mean. I feel like it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, I honestly normally I wouldn't care, But for certain things, it's like, yeah, it's like if you're doing shit and you're doing illegal shit through the business, like, let's be honest, a lot of the people that do the illegal shit aren't very fucking smart and they just blatantly do the shit and then wonder why, then surprise fucking Pikachu face when they get caught constantly. It's like, yeah, if you get caught, you should lose your shit.
Yeah, well,
Like if
that's
you
the
want, if
thing,
you want
right?
to run
Yeah.
your business, it's like, because that's what happened the last 5 years ago is you do your shit and you wouldn't lose your shit.
Yeah, well, 100%. I mean, that's one way to fix it, right? You
Yeah,
allow it, right?
it's literally
And
allow
then,
it, and then once they
if you
fuck
get
up,
raided or
take their
some
shit.
shit,
Yeah.
then fucking, you get raided, you lose a lot of fucking projects. You're forced to close down for a while or something like that. You know what I mean?
Honestly, it'd be first. They'd have to be, honestly, for me, it'd be fully fucking shut down, business taken away from you completely, everyone fired from the business. You want that business up and running again, you can't have it again. But the state would auction that shit off, and whoever gets it gets the business and can take over the business. Like all, because all of their assets are going to be forfeited and shit. Their income, everything would be gone because they were used until like after the crime's done. If someone like takes over the business that worked there, that's clean, it'd be I wouldn't care. Up until they get caught doing it again and they lose the business again, they get nailed with massive fines. Like something like that, I could see. It'd be in a good balance of, instead of just, oh, I'm gonna slap you on the wrist, you get to keep this business and make fucking millions upon millions, and we just slap you with like a fucking $100,000 fine. You know, that's where the bad shit comes in.
It would need to be something, yeah, something that would cripple the business for a while at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it needs to be something that literally cripples that business and cripples the person. Like, hey, you fucked around and found out you did a shitty job of being a criminal.
I mean,
Here,
mind
you
you,
pay for it.
mind you, like, what about if what if the business, right, had nothing to do with what they were doing, and they were, you know what I mean? If they were doing something dodgy
Yeah,
through the
yeah, that one,
business,
yeah,
then
yeah.
okay,
So
yeah,
yeah,
maybe close it down.
if they just owned the business and they were doing illegal shit that wasn't tied to the business, like I can see shutting down the business for investigating to see if they were actually doing anything tied to it. And when it's cleared, the business keeps going, but they still lose the business. Like they would have to give their business to someone else and be lose the business, I think. But if they
Mm,
start using but if they're 100%, if they're using the business for like illegal shit, 100% the owner loses that business. That's where they tried loopholing
yeah.
that shit before.
If they're
With the
using the
owner,
business, yeah, for criminal shit, yeah, 100% they
yeah,
lose it. But if they just fucking, caught doing something outside of the business, away from the business, and it's not the business has nothing to do with it, I reckon they should have the business taken off them. Maybe, yeah, close down for a bit, investigate it, have a look. If it's clear, then sweet. And that'll
yeah, I
would
can agree with
fix
that one. Yeah,
that would fix your issue, right, that you were talking about before of them fucking running shit through the business and fucking prices
yeah,
are on.
because like what they're doing now is they're doing that now anyways to government businesses. That's the big issue right now.
Well, the fucking council's fucked as anyway.
Yeah,
Those cunts are honestly they're oh bro. I fucking it's honestly they're full of fucking they tell you something and then they never follow up on it.
yeah, kind of true. Yeah, actually.
Like the amount of times fucking I've spoken to them, right, or like and put in proposals and they're like, oh yes, we send this to rah, 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 and then I've tried to call them and they either fucking just disconnect my call or they fucking don't answer and I know they're fucking around and they don't call back, don't send a message, nothing. This communication is fucking terrible with that council thing. I understand they're busy, probably busy, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking cool, whatever. But it's not hard to send a fucking message.
That's kind of like when I texted Siobhan and asked
Yep.
her about the
Oh,
proposal.
Siobhan. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. That's
'Cause I
exactly
sent
who
her
I'm fucking talking about.
Because I sent her two proposals and asked her to give me her feedback on them.
Was she
Never
rude?
heard back.
She's a fucking.
No, she wasn't rude about it,
Nah,
but
she was.
I never heard back yet.
Right, listen to this shit.
Yeah, because the last thing I texted her was I texted her to 12 days ago. I said, do not raise senior buns pay. It is $56 a ticket and 240 per delivery minimum. I earned in 2 hours $5,000. She texts back, holy shit, that's nuts. So like, how did they, it's like they didn't know that. It's like, no, senior buns is literally the highest paying job in the state. Well, actually, technically, me selling cars is the highest paying
But
job.
they walk around
But
with their
senior,
fucking eyes closed. That's why.
Well, yeah,
They
well,
don't give a
so
fuck. If it doesn't help them, they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
yeah, so
If
it's
they're not
like
benefiting.
because well, Cedar Buns is only the highest paying because as long as you're not getting robbed, you just stand there all day long flipping burgers and making fucking bank.
Yeah, it's a fucking brain dead job. That's why.
I mean, I still work that shit when I'm bored. It's fun watching the chaos happen down there. That's why I go down
Yeah.
there and work the job.
So I sent through my
Plus,
proposal right 2 months ago. All I got back from Siobhan, right? Nothing. I sent it to her, and then all I got back was just her saying denied in capitals. That's it.
yeah,
No
that's
explanation, no
rip.
nothing, just denied. And then I tried to call her, she didn't answer. And then I messaged her again. I was like, hi, Siobhan. I was like, I'd like to get some clarity around the reason for such a hasty denial without any sort of discussion or further information on future plans. Regards, Billy. And then, you know, a couple of days later, obviously one of my friends fucking spoke to her that was good mates with her. And she goes, no government business shall be assigned to private citizens. And then she's like, you are looking to take over or assume business operations of a state-run and state-owned entity. This is not possible. And the state shall not bequeath state-run businesses to private citizens. And I was like, when you're free, I'd like to have a chat, at least shed some light on what does that mean. I'm not looking at taking over the entire process. Regards, Billy. And she was like, totally. And I was like, appreciate it. Anyway, had a chat with her, right? She apologized because she was fucking thought she was a bit rude and all that. And then we talked about it and we made a few changes to the proposal. And then she got me to send it back through to her. I sent it through to her. That was 2 months ago. Since then, I've tried to call her about 3, maybe 4 times. Every time, either she just disconnects it or she just doesn't answer, and I never hear back from her.
Oof. Which business was it?
It was the Los Santos Butchers Limited.
Oh, the butchery thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, you know what? Fuck the council.
Yeah. It honestly, it's still at least better than the senators we used to have. Fucking psychopaths. Because at least the council, we could actually boot the council out.
Yeah, can we though? I mean,
Yeah,
fuck.
we
I mean, look,
voted.
I mean, the same ones
We're the
just came
ones-
straight in.
Well, the council that's there are the ones that we have to vote in, so we could actually vote them out.
No, you don't vote on the council. You vote on the mayor.
Yeah, and the mayor's the one that picked the council. We voted on the council too. The council of 8, we voted on them.
You vote for the mayor. The mayor just fucking votes for just bring the same view on.
Pretty sure we voted for him before we voted for the mayor for the first time. So I remember a bunch of people running for that shit. I remember voting for a bunch of people. Except for Crane. Crane was the only one that we didn't vote for because he's Supreme Justice. Because we had to vote for we had to vote everyone into their positions, like into like the fucking board or whatever it is, like the liaisons and shit. Because right now, yeah, we did.
The layout.
No, we didn't. We couldn't do it.
Nah, fuck no.
It's the PD and shit. Because like
PD, that is not voted on by us.
No, well, no. So like Cornwood is now the police liaison now. And then Murphy Braun was running for like the head of the bar and shit like that. So it's like each government position ran for their own thing, and then you get like the citizens shit that we voted for that does absolutely fucking nothing.
Oh yeah. So what the fuck is going on with that? Nothing happened with that.
Yeah, like literally nothing's going on with that shit. Like I might actually ask about that tomorrow.
Yeah, fucking false. See again, false. Fuck, it's just all fucking bullshit, mate. The whole fucking shit's bullshit. No fucking movement, no communication. Just they sit in their fucking seats and look fucking pretty and tell people what they want to hear, and then fucking, you know, tell everyone the fucking shoe and the ones that they're fucking getting something out of. Then they're like, oh yeah, we'll do that because we're getting something out of it.
Yeah, because there was supposed to be a sheriff election or some shit that they were talking about, and I don't remember anything about that happening yet either.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know, man. All right,
I don't even remember voting for sheriffs and shit. I just remember them talking about it, and I don't know if they like
that's all they fucking do.
Deal or what the fuck.
That's all they fucking do. That's all they talk about it. Me. It's all fucking fart in the fucking wind, mate.
Yeah, pretty much.